Alright, so here is test run 2. So I have this flat plane on the left hand side, which is the driver for my lighting. So I have this setup going on for my lighting. So I have a group input with an XYZ coordinates. If I go over here to the right hand side of geometry nodes, I actually have those XYZ coordinates that allow me to move that lighting X, Y, and Z. I would set up these X, Y, and Z coordinates to also the X, Y, and Z coordinates to the lighting movement as well. And I would probably have it set to this as a driver as well, so that it can control the X, Y, and Z. But that's not what I'm here for right at this moment. What I am here for is this ability to have a driver set for this light for the color. So over here where it says instance index, it says 5 right at this moment. If I come over here and I change this object info here from 2 meters to 1 meter, it changes the color. If I change it to 0 meters, it changes the color again. So technically what I could do is set up a MIDI controller on a button that says every time this button is pushed, the value is 1. Every time this other button is pushed, the color is 2, and and so on and so forth. So the button 3 would be the next color. So there would be a way to change those values from 1, 2 to 3. As the values change, the color changes with those values. This is all set up because I have this collection here with 3 different colors on 3 different lights. I have it set for separate children and reset children. I have the count set as 1, and on a mesh line, it's then telling it where it wants to go in XYZ coordinates, and it's set to instance on points with a pick instance of that particular one color that it has from the instance index. So the instance index says which one of the 3 do you want, 1, 2, or 3, and by the selection made by instance index within the group, within the geometry nodes collection of options, when those are changed, that will change the color value. So the driver will move that up and down, that number up and down. So if I set this to 1 yet again, if I set it to 0, I set it to 3, I get different options. So 2 should be blue, and then 1 should be green, and 0 will be red. The cool thing about this is that if I had enough buttons, I could set this up to multiple different colors with different setups all ready to go. So that's the idea in a nutshell. Set up 3 set up 3 lights for my scene, which I do for the Mind One VJ screencast there on Saturday nights for the Saturday night stream. And this is how I adjust and change my colors. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.